Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm actually going to talk about myself. I had one of my subscribers actually asked me and requested if I would talk about how I actually came to do hypnosis and the other therapies I do. Basically, my journey started, I would say about 30 years ago, maybe even longer. I'm not going to mention my age, there you go, but you can figure it out. So at the age of 15, unfortunately, I found out I had a childhood cancer. And it was a very, very traumatic experience, of course, with chemotherapy and radiation and so on, and treatments that I had along the way. And that was difficult in its own right. But to be honest, it was actually after I recovered. Where do I start? Well, it was very, very difficult. I'd lost all my hair. I had very, very thick, long hair. And, I kind of looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize who I was anymore. So I started to go on a kind of self-discovery of who I am, how I can make myself better emotionally, mentally, spiritually, if you want to say. And I started to investigate different ways and means of creating a good, positive mindset for myself. So I kind of went on this journey for maybe about 7 to 8 years of discovering who I am, where I want to be, because I did actually truly lose my identity and all the things that were important to me, my hair, my looks, not just hair and looks, but as a woman, that's usually the first thing. Oh, my hair is gone. And that was a big deal. And also to kind of, where do I fit in society? How do I reestablish Sangeeta again? So I tried out hypnosis for the first time, and to be honest, I didn't even know what it was. I went to see someone and he taught me, now I know it was self-hypnosis that he taught me, and it really did help me a lot. And it was a fantastic tool to help me to stay calm and relaxed and focused. But then I also wanted to help myself and my body internally. What do I do to make myself better? So then I discovered reflexology, and I had a lot of reflexology. And trust me, the first couple of sessions were pretty painful. What it basically does is with the feet, when you press, you feel like crystal pockets in your feet and they pop. And trust me, I had a lot of popping going on in my feet, and it can be really excruciating pain. It can be like somebody sticking a pin in it, because they use the acupressure points on their thumbs to press the acupressure points. And as they go along on the feet, like this kind of motion, whether it's up or down or side to side, you can feel it crunching, and sometimes it can be painful. And so I went through the phase, and I started to notice my body started to feel better again. Things were moving. I started to feel more of a flow. And then I discovered a friend of mine who was having Reiki, and it was really helping her. And I was quite interested in this. So I was like, okay, I will go and see this woman. And she was a lovely, lovely lady based in Birmingham in England. And she was wonderful. And I had healing sessions with her. I've had healing sessions previously as well. And in the end, I actually trained as a Reiki master with her, this lovely lady called Elaine. Bless her, she's still well, and it was quite a long time ago, but she's well and healthy, so that's great to hear. And also I was just amazed by the results, how I felt emotionally, mentally, physically, and I found that kind of inner peace with myself, and I started to rebalance my energies. And again, I trained as a Reiki master, and then again with the reflexology, I loved it so much. I really believed in it wholeheartedly. I actually trained at college to do reflexology, and I got my certificates. I was really pleased about that. And then it was kind of, not only was I having the therapies, but I was actually training in it because I enjoyed it so much and believed in it. And then I started going into kind of the massage route and started to enjoy doing massage. I did hot stone, I do Swedish body massage. And I started to really get the excitement of doing like different types of things, to try new things. And yeah, I mean, the massage is not something that I tend to push more or I do in my business, but it's something I can do, but it's not something that I just did it, I think, for myself. And then I really got the bug with hypnosis. I went to see a lovely lady in Birmingham, where I used to live in the UK, and had some hypnotherapy sessions. And again, I was just so amazed of the results and how I felt. And I decided that, wow, I'm going to do this. I'm going to train as a hypnotherapist. And with all the skills that I learned, I mean, I did Indian head massage at college, I did reflexology, I did the healing. It was a natural progression to do hypnosis. And I have to say, I did it at the Birmingham School of Hypnotherapy with a lovely guy called Nick Cook. And it was an amazing journey that I went on. And I actually found out a lot of, not just hypnosis, but there's so many diverse areas of hypnosis and things that I trained in that I didn't know about. For example, like neuro-linguistic reprogramming, EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization reprogramming. I said desensitization, EMDR. I know, I did it wrong. Sorry, it's eye movement desensitization reprogramming, sorry, EMDR. And that was amazing for trauma work, to help you push any kind of trauma that you're holding on to and move forwards very, very quickly. And then I discovered so many different things. I did past life regression, which was amazing. It was so interesting to see whether it really truly is a past life, or whether it's something you picked up from birth or in childhood, whether it was some sort of memory that people had. And we'll never know to this day whether it really is a past life or whether it's just a memory that we've picked up. I don't know, but it was just amazing and fascinating to know about. And hence, you know, I kind of went on a journey. I was working like everybody else in England, and then I decided to bite the bullet and go for it as a therapist. And I started to see the results. And with everything I'd learned and also gone through myself, who better to help somebody who hasn't gone through their own turmoil, their own emotional journey, their own pain? You know, we have to relate and have empathy for our clients at the end of the day. You can't go to a therapist, honestly, you cannot go to a therapist who hasn't had experiences of life or life experiences, to the point where, you know, we all as human beings have some sort of, you know, issues, whether it's internally, mentally, and so on. We have to relate, and this is how, you know, to communicate with other people. And so it was an amazing journey I went through, and this is how I discovered hypnosis and became a practitioner. I became not only a holistic clinical hypnotherapist, I became a holistic practitioner as well. And very uniquely, I am able to combine my therapies. I kind of found my own way of working, and I already kind of sense whether you need the hypnosis in combination with healing, or whether it's combination with EMDR. I mean, Gestalt therapy was another fantastic, as psychologists use to help people push through trauma, emotions, conflict with other people in a non-invasive way. So there are so many things to learn, and yet I am still learning. I am still, you know, refreshing my mind and keeping myself active and learning new things every day. So it's still a journey that I'm going through, but this is how I discovered becoming, you know, this was my makings of becoming a therapist. And I have to say, it's been the best thing I've ever done. I truly love what I do. And if you know me, if you've come to see me, you'll know the way I work and the way I kind of work with you, because that's important. As a therapist, yes, I can tell you this is what you need, or this is what you need, but really we have to work together in order for us to grow. It's like anything. I can plant the seeds in, and yes, you're doing all the work. I'm just guiding you and showing you the way, but it's actually you who does most of the work. But we work together, so I will take information from you of anything you've got, any ideas, and we kind of work together to make things progress and move forwards a lot quicker. So this is how I kind of work. I work with the different therapies and all the things that I learned as a very young, early 20s. I learned these things and different techniques to help not only myself, but also to help other people. And this is how I combine my therapies and work with you. So as a therapist, I'm extremely confident and happy that we can grow, that you can grow and excel and move forwards from whatever is holding you back. But the only thing I ask you to do is that when you do, if you come and see me or you watch my videos, that you keep an open mind. And if you do come and see me at my practice, or whether it's online therapy that you have, for example, you can have hypnosis online, or whatever it is that I do, that you just keep an open mind, you try and keep as relaxed as possible and just let go. And that is the biggest step that you can ever do, is just to take that first step by either picking up the phone or contacting me. And this is the way to move forwards and help yourself. And so I will give you a pat on the back. Well done for picking up the phone and acknowledging. If you do have any kind of issues or fears or phobias or anything that's holding you back, because we all need to move forwards. And especially right now, please check out my self-hypnosis video, because that will really help you. You can, the other videos that I have, motivation, and this was just a little snippet of how I became a therapist. So love to you all. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I'm sure I will be speaking to you soon. Take care.